Good evening. This is Rose with the Chandler's Rose, and I am coming back to you with another fragrance review. And this time it is Rustic Escentuals. So some of these, oops, sorry about hitting the camera. Some of these you will have already heard me talk about, like the Alpine Frost and the Coffee House, but some of these you have not heard me talk about. So let's go ahead and jump in. So this one is from A to G, and let's get started. Okay, so the first one is the Apricot and Honey, which I absolutely love. This one, it's slightly sweet, slightly perfumey, very airy, very light, not overly fruity. It's more of the flower of the fruit that you can smell. This one I do blend. In fact, I just started blending this last year, and I came up with a private label blend for another company. I don't have her permission to say the company's name, but I did create a private blend for this one, and I absolutely love it. I'm coming up with a few more. Okay, so then the next one that I have is Artica. Now, Artica is a very interesting fragrance because it's not heavy, it's not woodsy, it's not green, it's not herbaceous, it's not even really ozone. It's honestly hard for me to figure out, which is probably why I haven't blended it yet, but I will. The next one is Ancient, I've got to stop hitting this camera. Ancient Waters. Okay, so Ancient Waters smells, oh gosh. This smells like an early 2000s Nautica type fragrance, and it smells really good. For those of you who like cool water, but not, it's for people who are in between liking cool water and Kentish rain. This would be your fragrance. Absolutely love it. And then Amber Romance. Okay, so Amber Romance, now out of bottle, I do know this. Out of bottle, it actually smells kind of nondescript, kind of medium fragranced. But once you actually put it on like a dropper or like a Q-tip or paper towel and actually give it a chance to breathe, it actually smells deep, not too dark. It's for people who like the amber fragrances, but it's just a little too heavy for them. This is yours. Okay, the next one is Arctic Night. Now, Arctic Night actually smells like someone took Alpine Frost and blended it with a really good spice. Not cinnamon, not nutmeg. And I'm sorry that the label is messed up. Some of it did spill. But this one is I would say this one would be a good holiday fragrance if you are interested in doing that. And not just Christmas, but just starting around that time. What's the next one? The next one is Barley Grass. Now, Barley Grass to me is a very good, clean, green fragrance that would be great as a room spray, linen spray, or, just by itself without being blended with anything. I absolutely like it. I haven't figured out what I want to do with it yet, but I do know I want to do something with it. And then we've got blue sugar types. So for those who know the pink sugar, here we have blue sugar. Blue sugar isn't as heavily sweet as the pink sugar. And to me, it smells like blueberries, but with the kitchen would smell like after you've made like blueberry pancakes or blueberry muffins or something like that and you started cleaning up. That's what that one smells like to me. The next one is Blue Summer Sky type. And again, I got most of these little ones back when Rustic Escentuals used to send you a sample. I really miss that. Okay, so Blue Summer Sky actually smells like hair grease. This smells like the blue hair grease and sometimes even the green hair grease that you would find in most 1990, 1980s African American bathrooms. This is exactly what this smells like. So that's that one. And then we have, this is Caribbean Day Spa. Okay. Caribbean Day Spa actually smells like a household cleaner, like those generic citrus household cleaners. I'm not saying it's bad, but this is definitely something you want to blend out to really pull out anything good with it. And then we have, Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon. I actually ended up with 2 of these and I blended the mess out of the other one. Oh my gosh. This one is a very nice nautical fragrance, as if it's like low tide. If you've ever been in a coastal town, especially on the East Coast, at low tide, especially in the coastal Carolina areas, you know what I'm talking about. That is that fragrance. Okay, so champagne. Champagne I do blend out because some champagnes have like a heavy ginger ale fragrance. This one does, but I do find that if you blend it with just the right amount of either raspberry or strawberry, it's actually pretty good. So this is not one I would buy just to be on its own, and I probably only will re-up on this if I hit upon a banger fragrance blend. The next one is Christmas Memories. Got to stop hitting the camera. Christmas Memories actually smells like a generic holiday potpourri. So this one I would definitely blend out with like a cranberry or an orange or something else just to stretch it out there a little bit. Candy corn smells nothing like candy corn, actually. It smells like super sweet sugar and peanuts. So that's what that one smells like. Gotta stop doing that. Okay, so then the lime and the coconut actually smells like a pretty decent lime and a coconut. I don't need to belabor that point. Glacier Valley. Glacier Valley actually has the same notes as Artica. And what's the other one? Arctic Night. So these 3 right here, very close in fragrance profiles and notes. So if you ever run out of one, you could actually substitute one of the other 2 in there. So now before we go on, I have to point this out. I didn't think I had any Aztec left, and this is the only Aztec. And when I say this patchouli really does smell like the essential oil, it really does smell like the essential oil. Okay, now I want to show you something. This is Cider Barrel, right? This is Cider Barrel. 2 totally different colors. So when I got them, I called Rustic Escentuals and I asked, did this one oxidize? No. I said, then I have another one that is lighter in color. I actually took a picture and I sent it to them. I said, if they're made of the same chemical composition, one didn't oxidize, what happened? How old is the one that's actually brown? And so it basically got to the point of they didn't want to really hear it. They just said that it's the same. As long as it smells the same and doesn't ruin your product, stop bothering them. Okay, fine. So then Alpine Frost. Alpine Frost, I did discuss earlier, I think it was over the weekend. So basically, if you like the Siberian fir needle, um, or the silver fir needle fragrance, essential oil, but it's too expensive for you, just buy this. It's the exact same, basically. All right, my love, my absolute love, bamboo and sugarcane. Bamboo and sugarcane is one of these fragrances that I have yet to find a reason to actually blend it in something else. Oh God, it smells so good. It smells so good. So it's green. It's not overly sugary. It's got this airy note to it that I can't put my finger on, but I absolutely love. And I always make this with like very light colors, like a neon green, neon orange, neon yellow. I absolutely love this one. Absolutely. So got cool water. Another cool water because I absolutely forgot that I had one. Anyway, so cool water, if you know cool water, this is actually a very good dupe right there. Coffee house, we already talked about. You know, this one will overtake your fragrance. So you absolutely have to use this in a teeniest of teeny increments. Bayberry, absolutely wonderful. You know what? I just realized I didn't tell you anything about Cider Barrel. Cider Barrel absolutely smells like the old wooden barrels after apple cider has sat in there for like a couple decades. It's subtle. It's nice. Blends very well with any apple fragrances. So there you go. Okay. Now, Bayberry. Bayberry is one of those ones that I love because it still smells to me. This one smells to me like Christmas, like when you're getting your Christmas stockings and how some of the pine wreaths will smell. They smell like Bayberry to me. But this one I don't use for any holiday or anti-holiday fragrances. I think I have like one or two. I actually use this for most of my male fragrances. And I absolutely love it because it's very versatile, and a lot of times it will undergird a very subtle other note in the masculine fragrance. So I absolutely love it. All right, what else we got? Oh, Cranberry Salsa. Okay. Cannot say enough about this. So the chemistry store, and there goes another floaty. What the heck are they doing at that office? Okay. This is like my third oil of theirs that I have purchased that has these floaties in it. Anyway, the Cranberry Salsa, let's see, the chemistry store back in 2011, I want to say till 2013, used to have an iced cranberry. And I based one of my Fractured Fairy Tale fragrances around that iced cranberry. Well, they got rid of it because they weren't selling enough of it. In 1 year, thanks to then the South Carolina-based Rustic Escentuals, they gave me I picked a sample of this. It smelled just like the iced cranberry I used to get from the chemistry store. So I purchased it, was able to go back and redo my Fractured Fairy Tale fragrance. Does not smell any difference. I also put this in several of my other fragrances that I have that are really popular. Okay, and last but not least, Bahama Coconut. Bahama Coconut has been the secret to my success with a lot of different fragrance oils. And at first I wasn't going to tell anybody about it. But one thing I do hate is when I have a bomb product that people love, but they refuse to tell others about it because they don't want everybody smelling like them. And if I don't want people to continue to do that to me, then I need to not do it to another company, even though they are much, much more profitable than I am. But anyway, this is an absolutely beautiful coconut. It does not smell like tanning lotion or tanning oil. It actually smells like a sugared coconut. Excuse me. Now, I will say this one does discolor in soap. So you got to be careful with that. But other than that, this is what I have. And I know I said A through G. But did I use up all my G's? I did. The next, excuse me, the next set of oils that I have for them starts with the letter H. Yep, they sure do. So they start with the letter H. So I'll do H through Z. Probably not tomorrow, which was Wednesday. Probably Thursday or Friday night. I'll go ahead and get that done. But anyway, this is what I have. I hope you all enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them at the bottom in the comments. Hit like and subscribe. Tell others about it. Go back and watch some of my old videos. And the ones that are of poor quality, please go back and just listen to those. The information is solid. It's just that the technology at that time and the film quality does not match YouTube nowadays. So definitely go back, leave a message, leave a comment, leave a question. And again, subscribe, like, share, tell others. And I hope you all have a great night. Good night.